ready to put my summary in, so I'm going to make another title card. Change the duration to 5 seconds. Move it over so that I have a transition. Again, I'm not going to bore you with copying that in. Here's my summary. And again, because you've seen me trim, let's just assume that I've trimmed that. And then I'm going to do my thanks for watching. Okay, just a couple of other things that I want to show you that the video editor can do. If we have a still image like we do here, let me change the transition to 5 seconds. We can have like a Ken Burns sort of motion aspect where the camera pans in, you know, so I could pan in, you know, that way. Take a look and see what that effect looks like. If I wanted to do that, that's what it would look like. And so I'm going to cancel that because I don't need it. But just if you have some still images that you want to pan the camera in, there's quite a few options to be able to do that. There's also a 3D effect, which is kind of interesting. So let's put a 3D effect on here. And we have a number of ones, like, you know, breaking news here, right? So I can put a breaking news part into this if I want to. Take a look and see what that looks like. So also bear in mind that there are aspects. Okay, so that's fantastic. So that's that. We can also speed up a clip, which is great if you break your shots down into clips, and we could slow it down as well. Probably good for, you know, kind of background shots or when you want to show a process and not have sound. There's also filters that can be engaged. That's more for still images that you might embed into your video. But you know, there are a couple of interesting little tools here that you can use. The other tool that I want to use in this one is I'm curious about background music, because the beginning of that was sounding a little lonely. So I click background music and I see a long list of possible choices that I can listen to and sample. It's pretty loud. That's okay. I'll turn that down a little bit. Maybe to about 15. I could sync my video to the music beat, which would be interesting if I had a bunch of still photos. I don't, so I'm not going to click that, but it exists nonetheless. And I'm going to, it's selected, so I'm going to click done. And I'm at the beginning of the video. Let's see if we can hear it. So faint that I can't. So let's go back. I'm going to click background music again. Come with me. Let's bump up the sound a little bit, maybe to about 30. Now it applies the soundtrack to the entire film, so that there's no way that I can stop it and start it again at a different part of the video. So in this case, we're going to have some sound running over the existing sound of my clips, which probably isn't great. I'm going to end up canceling it, but let's take a look. So this segment is going to be about sound. My own experience with sound from my YouTube channel is that my viewers will put up with. Okay, so you know, it's a little clumsy because I would have liked to have faded the sound out so it wasn't running over that clip. But again, this is a simple video editor, so we don't have that facility. So sound here isn't really going to fit in the context of my video. So I'm going to go back to the background music and I'm going to take it off and click done. Okay, so it's finished now. And I think in general, I'm pretty happy with the video. So what do we do in that case? Again, you would want to preview the whole thing. I'm not going to bore you with this 10-minute video, but we can click up here to finish video. Here we have a number of speeds that are available and the quality speed that are available. I am going to go ahead with the highest quality, 1080. It's not in 4K, so it's not as big as some of the videos that I would like to make and to include. But again, I'm going to be loading this in on Canvas, and it's going to be viewed on laptops or tablets or maybe even phones. And so, we don't need 4K quality for that. In fact, I might even opt for medium, but I think I'm going to go with the 1080p. So we're going to hit export. And then I'm asked where I want to save it. I'll go ahead and put it in my assets here. We're going to save it as a video file and hit export. I'm curious to see how long this export lasts. Again, the beauty of this is that we're not in a cloud-based situation. So this is a local app that's on my desktop that is saving to a folder on my desktop. I've just edited it, and then at the very end, I will upload that into Canvas Studio so that I don't have to use cloud-based solutions to record and to edit and to run the risk of losing those recordings in the case of a network lapse or an app crash. So we'll just wait for a little bit to see how export takes.